What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another LA Rams franchise rebuild episode here on Madden 21. Starting straight off from where we had just left off, we had destroyed the New York Giants 55-7. And now we get to face the Seattle Seahawks. We go on our bye, and then we face the Buffalo Bills. Just as a reminder, this is the final season that I will be posting to YouTube. This is the 5th season of our rebuild. And just as another reminder, we are still playing on all Madden difficulty. And our game style is still simulation. This is all since the beginning of Season 4, I believe. That's the beginning of Season 4. We have been playing on all Madden. And so let's go ahead and get right into it. Without further ado, I plan on streaming for probably about 2 to 2.5 hours. I'm not doing any scouting or any re-signing of players simply because there's no reason to do any scouting because I'm not going to be drafting. At the end of this season, that'll be it. There will be no draft. There will be no nothing. So let's go ahead and get right into it. PJ Goldberg is back, our center. There he is, 88 overall. Our offense looks pretty stable. I don't think I see anything new. Our defense I think is good to go. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We are the 5-0 Rams against the 1-3 Seattle Seahawks. And thank you all for joining me. I appreciate every single view. I appreciate every single like. I truly appreciate every single comment. I check my comments every single day. So if you guys ever have any feedback or anything you want to tell me while you're watching, feel free to go ahead and speak it. And I will see it. And I will respond most likely. Because I care about you guys. I care about my subscribers.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Point differential 94. Second place negative 62. That's insane. Let's go.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Seahawks. Time for that offense and quarterback Russell Wilson to go to work.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
All right, I wouldn't be surprised if they run the first play of the game.
This
Yep,
is the
there they go.
Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down.
I play the Seahawks so much. I know. I know how they call plays. I know how they run offense.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 30.
They're probably going to do an inside run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On third down, Wilson.
Come on, get him. Get him.
Steps away to his left.
Dear
and
Lord.
He gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He lets it fly from Lockett, and that's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Come on, baby, we got to do our job. We got to do our job.
So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained.
Well, not off to a good start from it. Seems my defense always comes out flat. And then they're like shut down status for the whole rest of the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Get him.
And he's wrapped up, taken down.
Is that Jerry Chambers? I think it is.
And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality.
Oh, where are you going, Russ? Where are you going?
No matter what, they're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback. And that philosophy works for them very well.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following.
They're just going to run verticals. That's what they're going to do.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh my God, get him. For the love of God.
Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
Makes the score Seahawks 3, Rams 0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Rams taking the field and leading the way. The man from Cal, the former number
17 touchdowns, 1 pick.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for.
We are on fire this year.
Team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter, undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made
Who's
him
this
the
guy?
#1 overall pick in the draft.
Noah Jenkins, no outsiders. Okay.
They'll run on first down. Davidson, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Do I want to run it again? I think I want to run it again.
You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Looks like they're blitzing. Let's run that corner off the spot.
Goff on third down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Okay, they're in cover 1.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Super one.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Go, Jefferson.
Brought in by Jefferson.
Don't let Jamal Adams get you.
And he's gonna take this one in for a Rams
Let's go.
Van
Rev it up.
Jefferson
Rev it up.
with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league.
Destroyed
in
Jamal
scoring.
Adams.
They've been a strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Well, it's not that difficult. They're one high safety.
He's got it. They'll see that opening
The other
by
safety's
field
on my
goal
number
and
1
raise
wide
it a
receiver on a
touchdown.
play-action
Makes it
crosser.
7-3.
They can't cover it. It's just not going to happen. All right, now we go into lockdown. Now we go into lockdown.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
Attaboys.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson, short throw to Disley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but
3rd and long.
get away from there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other
Nice. Ramsey knocked it out.
Gonna be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
I mean, he was open for the catch, and he turned around and got blasted. Punt. Now, I'm going to be very conservative with this drive just because I want to get points. I want to get sure points. I do not want to turn over right now. So we're going to be running quite a bit.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
Just to, you know, safeguard my lead.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the
Make sure that I
defense.
increase
Great
it.
job there at the point of attack, holding up.
See, except right here, they're the guy over Jefferson, the shading to the left of Jefferson. He's coming on a blitz. So I'm going to send Jefferson on a fly here.
On 2nd and 9. Goff, complete. Jefferson to target. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Normally, I would have just ran the ball there, but I saw the blitz.
Give him a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
All right, let's go back to pounded.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll try the left side.
There we go. A little bit of a hole.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now. It's Davidson.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get this inside the 30.
Davidson is a load. Dude's like 230 pounds coming at you.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed,
I think I can run skinny posts
they
here.
don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now a first down throw. Gone.
There we go.
That'll be caught.
Get in there.
And he's brought down for a very nice gain.
I should go hurry up, but I'm not going to.
28 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Look at the clean drop, the clean delivery. The separation is enormous. I am playing, like I said, on all Madden. They're blitzing. Oh, man, I had him in the perfect defense.
The score on EA Sports.
I had them in a perfect defense. Now they're blitzing again.
They'll look to run with Akers. And
Doesn't matter.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Look at Goldberg. He got 2 different guys.
Charles to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such
He
a team
just
game, isn't it? And I know it
anybody
sounds
who
really
came near the
generic
middle of
and it
that
sounds
line,
old.
he was picking them up. All right. Building that lead. I love it. Once we get them to a point where they're basically passing on every single down, they become so one-dimensional, and my secondary is the strength of my team.
Massey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down.
Not to mention I have
at the
Terrell Lewis and
27.
Aaron Donald rushing, so.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Oh boy, I fell.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
34 on the carry. He was brought down by
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh, I tried to get him.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit too much momentum for my liking.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Hands it off out of the gun.
Nice.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players.
3rd and 6, you know they're going to be passing.
I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker,
Yeah, they're
part cover guy.
100%.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Help, help.
Being chased out left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there.
I took the cheese on that one.
Went
Went right through the hole, and nobody was there.
2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22, Wilson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
They're going to be running it.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Yeah.
Carson. And he is going to lose
Donald
yardage
whipped
here.
through there.
A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Hold him to 3. It's all you can do, right? The Gold cleats. Oh, yeah.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 36 yards out. Seibert's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Seahawks 6.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 22-yard line.
So here are the Rams to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Goff will lead the Rams up here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be
at their own 22.
pounding with Davidson and Akers.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Just like that.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
12 yards there and a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be
They're in
patient,
man again.
find the
I'm going to
hole,
hit
and when the hole is
Jefferson.
there, he goes quickly.
They're in a cover
Exactly
one.
right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes.
And that's caught at the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Yeah.
And at the 22-yard line.
That ball was dropped right in the bread basket. I mean, look at the placement of that ball. Right in his arms where the defender couldn't get it. Pinpoint accuracy from Goff. Oh, they changed it so that when it goes into 2-point, you're not knocked out of the menu. I like that. I like that. They run it again. They're running it again.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Spike that. Yeah. Spike it right on Jamal Adams.
Second of the game. And the Rams
Right in the back corner on the boundary.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had
I swear, every time they run cover
they've got
one,
the
I'm going to
lead.
run that play.
Whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
1, 2, and a knee. I'm not sure why we have to review this. Of course. Now, I think we get the ball to start the second half, if I'm not mistaken. Which is good.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
I don't know what the heck he was looking at.
Oh, boy.
They'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off.
That was my 100% my fault.
Ball, but you have to know
I should have
when to
just
back off,
not tackled him.
and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 12, first down.
Go ahead, Seahawks. Go ahead.
First down, Seahawks.
Get yourself a good little drive.
In the first half, I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing again here, Wilson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Seahawks.
I don't know if I would have blown my second timeout right there. You have 57 seconds. If I stop you, then you just gave me a minute to go down and score.
First half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw again is Wilson.
See?
The LA defense.
You just gave me a whole minute to retaliate because you called that timeout at 57 seconds.
For a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
Rams 21, Seahawks 9.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to go again. Here's Cam Akers in the LA offense. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Okay, they're in man again.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're going to hit Jefferson. I feel bad running the same play, but they keep running the same defense.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA.
They never learn. Never.
Van Jefferson on his way to a monster game.
And I have to punish him for it. That's all there is to it.
And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know it might feel cheap running like the same play, but I didn't originally have that play called. I had a completely different play called. However, when you see a defense that you know you can get an instant touchdown on it, you have to change the play. You just have to. Especially when you're playing on all Madden difficulty against the Seahawks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Short throw to Disley. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Nope.
And he takes a shot on the release.
If they're not careful, I'm going to get the ball again.
They wanted to get that ball down.
And I could get it potentially a field goal. Yep, they're going to run the ball. They are going to give up. They're giving up.
Pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground.
Yep, that was a give-up run.
This effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now the Rams will signal for
I could get a field goal.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go.
I could get a field goal before half.
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Especially if I get a nice return here.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very
Let's go PA
little time
post shot.
remaining until the half. Set to begin their
Gonna
next
try to hit
drive,
Davis
the
on a
Rams
deep
offense
crosser here.
at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Just like that.
If they decide to take a shot.
Just like that.
Goes for 24 yards.
Let's do like a quick out.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Something quick. Make it like a quick slant that we can get down.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That's complete to Davis.